Hey, hey, boss. Hey, how are you today? It's your girl, LaShonda Henry here, aka Sister Sense. You know what day it is? It's Sunday. And I always like to say a Sunday well spent brings a week full of content. And this Sunday in particular, it's hot up in her. So I need to bring that fire, 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 fire for my fellow entrepreneurs out there looking for a little bit of advice, a dose of strategy and intention. So let's do this. It's funny because one of my clients this morning shared in a private group that I created for some of my mentees. She's like, LaShonda always tells us that a Sunday well spent brings a week full of content. So I'm checking in with you guys to see where you are, what you're up to. These are some things I'm working on. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is such a good conversation for the web class today. There have been a few of you who signed up to the mastermind and a few of you who've been working on content based on the templates and the topics that I've been talking about. So I said, you know what, in the midst of whatever kind of heat wave this is, right? As you can tell, the glow up is seriously real right now, right? So, in the midst of all this, let me pause for a second so I can motivate you guys, answer some questions, and talk about when it comes to content creation, where you should start, some mistakes to avoid, and really and truly, at the end of the day, to me, ultimately, the biggest thing that you should be focused on when you are in the beginning phases of your content creation. Okay. So you're going to see me dab quite a bit because, like I said, it's hot up in here already. And then I got this ring light on me. So, baby, you're going to see the glisten. You're going to see the glow up for real. But anyway, let's jump into the conversation today. One of my clients said to me, LaShonda, I just went through your auto engage training, and I'm thinking about creating like these three or four different products, freebies specifically. Is that a good thing for me to do? Should I be focused on the paid products? Where should I start? So here's the first thing that I want you to think about. Okay, I want you to think about this is not the chicken before the egg. What actually do you want to get paid for right now? What particular product or service are you focused on giving to people as the thing that you want to sell? You may have a bunch of things, but let's just talk about one thing for right now, okay? Now, with that being said, have you created an experience for that offer? Okay. This is important because here's the deal. Sometimes we feel compelled to jump on the scene, especially the social media scene, because we want to be seen, but not everything behind the scenes is ready yet. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? You want to jump on the social media scene to be seen. So you want to have that free content. You want to have some visuals. You want to be showing people things and giving people things. But is your back end ready? Behind the scenes, do you have a process put in place? Because if you don't, the question becomes, okay, so they get that freebie, then what? Some of you guys say, well, I just kind of want to get the ball rolling. I want to start putting stuff out there. But if you create an experience where you share and you give and you give, and all your good is for free, at least initially, when you start to sell, it's going to be difficult to sell well because you've already trained your audience to expect free from you, right? So you got to reverse engineer the process and begin with the paid offer first. Not so much putting it out there, but being clear about what it is that you have to offer, how much it is, and what the experience should look like. Okay, let me give you an example of that. I have something called the Brand Like a Boss Toolkit. Okay. It's over at success.com/BT kit for brand toolkit. It's a free kit. But guess what? I did not create the free kit first. I created the paid offer, which was the Brand Like a Boss bundle. And I also have something called Build Like a Boss, right? Those were set up and then the freebie. And then when I put out the freebie, it was an opportunity for me to say, hey, get this great resource that I've got for you. It's absolutely free. And those who opted in and got it for free and then walked away, it was okay because there was a plan in place to walk people through the other things that I had, like build like a boss and brand like a boss. And in that process, there are people who go through the process and then go, oh, I like that bundle. Ooh, I like that thing. And then they sign up. It's reversed engineered. It's not just let me create the freebies and put it out there and see what happens and build the community and then eventually sell. No. In order to sell well, you've got to build out a process in more detailed for you to work on getting better at success when it comes to creating freebies that convert. Okay. They don't just convert because it's kind of like when you go to an event, right? And they just kind of randomly give stuff out for free. You go, ooh, freebies, great. You take it and you go, right? They don't know if anything's going to happen with that. They give you stuff with their logo and their branding on it. They just give a lot of stuff away for free. That's one strategy, right? But I want you to think about like when you go to the grocery store, right? Or when you go to the mall, right? Back in the day. right. And now going to the mall is like a back in the day thing, right? But they give you taste testers. You taste it. If you just liked it and you say, oh, that was okay, and you walk away. But guess what? There's a good percentage of people who go, oh, I like that. How much is that? Oh, that's the lunch special. It's $5.99 plus you get a free drink. Really? Yeah, just go get it right there. I got it. I got it. I'm good. See, that's the person who they've put something out there strategically because they know that freebie is going to help them convert and get customers. Another great example, right? Again, some places they're like, hey, get our free magnets. Thank you for stopping by. You grab the magnet, you grab the free pen, you out, right? But have you ever experienced when you go to your grocery store and they say, hey, we're going to give you free knives today. But hold on, before you get your knife, you got to watch the presentation till the very end. You just waiting on your free damn knife, right? All of a sudden, they show you how it slices and dices and julienne fries, and how today you're going to get a knife set that normally is $250. You're going to walk away with that knife set for $19.99, and you're going to get your free knife set. But you got to get it today because if you go on their website or another day, it's going to be $250. All of a sudden, they got you saying, hold up, I'm going to get this whole thing for $19.95 today. Wait, you had no intention of getting anything but the freebie, but they converted you because they said before you get that good, you got to go through this experience, right? Then they got people grabbing the knife set, going to the checkout, spending the $20 or the $50 or however much that knife set is, it converted. See, that's a process. So when it comes to content creation, my biggest tip to you is to ask yourself the question, do you have a process when it comes to creating a product and taking people through experiences that get them excited about not just your free offer, but your paid offer too? That's number one. Number two, for me, it's not a chicken before the egg. I always create my paid offers before my free offers because my free offers, honestly, are lead magnets. You understand the concept of a lead magnet? Now, number one, lead is to direct, right? Number two, magnetic is to attract. So what you want to do is to direct and attract people to you. You want to direct and attract them to the product or the service. Funny enough, I was working with a client she did one of my live stream clarity sessions that we did content creation, and we worked together for about 90 minutes. And so we've got this great series that she's working on, and she was like, well, I don't know what to call this thing. And I said, well, let's talk about the offers, right? So the name of the series is very much connected to the name of the offer. It's all connected so that it all makes sense, so that it's fluid marketing and it doesn't feel like you're salesy. It doesn't feel like you're skipping a beat. It feels like a natural evolution. So last week, I shared with you guys that last year I created this right here, Pivot, 5 mistakes entrepreneurs make and how to fix them. This is an ebook. Well, it's a print book, but it's also available as a free ebook. It was a part of one of my other offers because I released it earlier on this year. And given the kind of things that we got going on this year right now, I said this might be a good read for people. If you go to sistersense.com freebies.com/PED, you can get the Pivot ebook download. Okay. I don't know if you got it, but if you got it, great. If not, you can go to sistersense.com/PED while you watch the glow up on me. Because look, I don't want to turn on nobody's air conditioner or fan because I don't want the back noise in my video. And the glow up is for real, because it's hot up in here. What's my point? Yes, this is something that you can currently get for free, right? You can get this, but I'm going to talk to you about something that I talk about at the end of this. Okay. At the end of this, it says, are you ready to pivot and work on building your best? You can actually access a training that I've created for you, the Jumpstart Your Business Bundle. If you'd like to learn more about the Jumpstart Your Business Bundle, you can go to sistersense.com/JYBB, or you can utilize the Simple Marketing Plan at sistersense.com/SMP for Simple Marketing Plan. Before this, Jumpstart Your Business was done. The Simple Marketing Plan was done. So that this is the precursor to that. If you walk away with this and you get your clarity and your direction and you're good, that's wonderful. But guess what? Most lead magnets are designed to lead you into something else. Okay. And for me, the Simple Marketing Plan and the full Jumpstart Your Business Bundle, that's the evolution. And I've got that process and all of the things that go with it just mapped out, right? So that's why number one, I wanted you to understand, do you have a paid product? What exactly it is that are you trying to promote? Number one. And number two, do you have a process? So if you are going to create freebies, are they leading them somewhere? Where are they supposed to lead them? How are you leading them there? Something for you to think about. And the next question is, when it comes to your marketing, when it comes to your strategy, and a lot of people want to create freebies again so they can put them on social media, they can work on content creation, they can build their list, they can attract prospects. But at the end of the day, when it comes to your marketing, are you mimicking surface marketing that you see other people do? What does that mean to you? I was talking to someone, I was doing a clarity session, and she said to me, okay, well, given the things that are happening right now, and things are kind of sensitive right now. I'm gonna use this as a fan, Lord, because it's hot. Things are kind of sensitive right now. I kind of don't want to sell right now. I don't want to come off looking like that person, right? I said, first of all, ain't nothing wrong with you selling right now because businesses have to maintain and sustain. And so it's your marketing message may have to be tweaked and adjusted so that you come off the way you want to, but at the same time, you have to learn how to sell in any market, right? Even a downturn one, you got to learn how to sell consistently, number one. So she said, well, okay, this is my offer, and I want to do a free trial. I want to do a trial, and I'm going to do $1 trial. And I said, I hear you, but here's the deal. You're going to put all this work and all this energy into this thing, okay? If you do this $1 trial and you get lucky enough to get, because you told me your market is small, 25 to 30 people for $1, that's $25 to $30 for this work that you're about to do here. Are you happy with $25 to $30? Now, if you say to me, look, LaShonda, I'm going to do it this way so you can see pivot. If you say to me, LaShonda, at my heart of hearts, I'm committed to doing this. It's not about the money. It's really just about me putting this out there, then fine, go for it. But if you're trying to tell me that you actually want to attract customers and make money, if you only make $25 to $30 in sales, because trust me, even if it's $1 product, you still have to sell it. Even if it's free, you still have to sell it. Just because you say it's free, don't mean that everybody going, right? Even pivot. When you give away something and you have a sign up page, make sure that you look at the conversion rate for your freebie. If you have 100% conversion rate, amazing. Most people don't. Like high is like in the 20 to 30%. Even going to free sign up forms, sometimes we go, we look, and then we walk away. Okay. It ain't easy to give away something free. Let's be clear. Okay. I don't want to burst your bubble, but that's the reality, right? So, what does that mean? That means that You have to understand conversion, and you can't just simply say, well, I'm going to do this thing for $1 or I'm going to give this thing for free because that's what somebody else is doing or that's what I see them doing. You don't know, looking at surface marketing, looking at other people's content creation marketing strategies, what they've put together and how it's working for them on the back end. And look, it ain't costing me nothing to give this away for you. You right? Get scissors.com/PED. It's not costing me anything. Okay. Now, you running a program for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks plus, and charging $1 for it, you still got to put in all the work to this thing that you've never done before. So it's not like, okay, you can say, oh, I've done this 1,000 times, LaShonda. It's super easy. No, it's going to be hard. It's going to be mistakes. It's going to be more time because it's the first time you're doing it and you want to do it for $1. The people who are saying, oh, I can do this for $1 or for free, mind you, they have the reach. If they get 1,000 people for free, they just made $1,000. Do you have enough people in your circle to get 1,000 people? Or maybe even if you get 40 people at $1, you still just made $40. Are you happy with that? People don't think like that. They don't think like that. Well, I just kind of want to get the sales in. No, you don't. Because a lot of folks, once they start getting the sales in and they see that people actually buy at the dollar versus the $100 they want to charge for it, then they get the funky face. Then I'm doing all this work and I ain't making no money. Well, baby, you should have thought about that before. You see, it's about creating the process before you put it on the internet. Don't just jump on the scene to be seen. You got to make sure that your behind the scenes is what it is that you need it to be. You hearing me? Listen, again, a lot of people, especially during these times, are trying to be sensitive with respect to others and, not coming off as, nobody likes to be uber salesy anyway. But nowadays, it's like, I don't even want to sell. Just like, stop the whole damn business because we can't sell. Yes, you can sell, baby. It's just about you making sure that your marketing message is in line with your integrity, is in line with your business objective, and is in line with the sensitivity of what you know your clients need and how you need to approach those needs right now. How you going to do that? How you going to work that out? Do you have a process? So, I'm going to share a few of my favorite recent freebies with you guys. When it comes to freebies, number one, but number two, as I share these freebies, I want you to think about your actual offer that you're focused on promoting. Again, my favorite quote, a Sunday well spent brings a week full of content. So have you decided what particular offer you're going to focus on this week, or maybe one or two offers that you're going to focus on this week, and the kind of content that you're going to create around it? So, one example of a freebie would be a start here entry level education or entry level assessment. Pivot right here, which you can download for free over at sistersense.com/PED for a Pivot ebook download. This is a start here self assessment because I'm talking about 5 mistakes entrepreneurs make, how to fix them, right? So either you're making them or you want to avoid them, might be a good read for you, right? Because there are times, especially during times like this, where you got to learn how to pivot. Now, this is a start here self assessment for people to be able to read it, identify where they are, identify what questions they should be asking themselves to get clear, to get self aware, and create a next step plan. Now, I have my Jumpstart Your Business bundle and my simple marketing plan for people who say, I want that to be a part of my plan and guide me on my next step. So there's a paid offer connected to this. But again, does everybody have to take it? Absolutely not. With most freebies, you could just walk away with your free knife. You don't have to buy the $19.95 full set. But if you want that quality and you want that at a reduced rate significantly from what it would normally be, you take advantage of the offer because it's in line with your goals. You got to create processes, you got to create products, and then your freebie experiences need to clearly connect to those paid offers. Now, that's one example, a self-assessment for people to be able to, whether it be audio, video, or text, you walk them through a series of questions and things that they need to be clear about. If they see themselves in that assessment, maybe they identify your resources as something that they want, or they go, I'm good. I was curious. I liked it. Maybe now, not now, maybe later. Doesn't matter. Whatever the case may be, you need a process, right? Another one. Inside look. So if you were to go on my YouTube channel, one of my last YouTube videos that I uploaded was basically I gave a listen to one of the many sessions that I did as part of my Maintain Your Momentum virtual summit. That's the first of several audios that I'm doing both on my YouTube channel and also on my podcast, so I can give people the opportunity to listen to the Maintain Your Momentum virtual summit, which the replays I've rolled back this weekend over at sistersense.com/MYM. So quite a few ladies in my circle have gone there and they've signed up to get the replays this weekend. I had one lady in particular, and I always love this. When people sign up as an affiliate, then I guess she recommended it to two people, and then they signed up for the Maintain Your Momentum virtual through her. I love that because affiliate marketing is one of those things that people are like, can this actually work for me? Does affiliate marketing work? So when somebody signs up and they're able to convert, I like that because it gives them an opportunity to see, oh, this is real. This is something that I can do to make some extra money. I'm going to do that more often, right? It's an experience, it's a process, which is why I try to create as many successful processes for my clients as possible. I say that to say, creating excerpts or clips of the content and the trainings that we did as part of Maintain Your Momentum, that gives people a sense of what we talked about. And then it gives them an opportunity to go over there and say, yes, I want it. This is not the chicken before the egg. The virtual summit is done. The trainings are done. Now, me putting them out there on my podcast or YouTube or Instagram or any other platform is not only an opportunity for my audience to get the information and look, because it's really good. I really enjoyed the summit and the speakers that I had last week about really right now being in a space where you strive to not just survive, but thrive, strive to stay positive, productive, prayerful, and profitable as business owners. So I had some great speakers. I've got even more speakers who they were not a part of Maintaining Momentum last week, but they're going to be a part of the Spring into Action experience that's coming up in a few weeks. So I'm excited about that. Another topic for another day. I say this to say that, again, did I create the freebies first or the offer? The offer was created and the freebies are excerpts of the offer, right? Right? Which gives me another one that I want to share with you, which is taste testers. Taste testers, kind of like excerpts. I have a ton of templates that are a part of my content creation kit. Okay. So a few days ago, I said, look, if you go over to sistersense.com/2FWT, 2FWT, the number two stands for two free worksheet templates, 2FWT. Okay. So did the freebie come first? No. Okay. Those are two worksheet templates from the 50 plus page workbook template that I created in Canva. Okay. So I made the 50 plus page, it's 51 plus pages. It's a workbook template to help you create custom workbooks, right? Your workbook could be as many pages as you want because you can pop in, duplicate, add, remove. It's a customizable template. Okay. Now, I did the 51 plus pages in Canva. That's a part of what I call my content creation kit, right? My mastermind members got 11 of those 51 plus pages for free last week. That was a taste tester. A lot of them liked it and said, you know what? Some of them said, I just want to get what I get with my mastermind. I'm good with the 11 pages. I'm just being real, right? So where do I get the template that comes with my mastermind membership? The 11 pages, that was it. Some of them said, ooh, I really like the 51 page. I want the full content creation kit. And then I said, you know what? For those people who are not in my mastermind, I'm going to give them 2 pages that you can use as worksheets, right? You can check them out, sistersense.com/2FWT for 2 free worksheets. Okay. So here's the reality of that situation. There are people who will take the 2 free worksheets, use them, love them, or get them, not use them, and it is what it is. That is not my concern. Okay. There are people who will take it, and I've got a lot of blessings and thank yous yesterday for people who are on one of my emails list, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, Lashonda, thank you so much. I can't wait to use this template. Thank you." Adding value to my overall community, yay. Always want to make sure that I do that, right? Whether people take the upsell offer or not, that's not my concern. My concern is consistently strategically marketing, because guess what? There are people who are going to go and get the ebook template, the higher level workbook template, and the full content creation kit because they had experienced that taste tester. That's how conversion marketing works. You work on getting more people, or you work on getting deeper as far as the relationships are concerned with the people in your current space. Your job or your wish is not that everybody immediately grabs everything, because that's not realistic. Not everybody is going to see everything that you put out or want everything that you put out. Your goal is to hit your revenue goals and the number of sales you want to make when it comes to you putting out your offers that are for paid and connecting those paid offers to freebies. What's your process? Are you ready for customers when they come to you and they say, "Hey, I love everything that you do. Where do I start?" Are you ready for those kind of questions? Do you have a process? Are you creating freebies just to jump on the scene, but or do you have something happening behind the scenes that's going to help with conversion? And then last but not least, when you're marketing, are you just mimicking or mirroring what you see other people are doing on the surface, whether it be freebies or free trials, or you go, "Man, they're selling it for $1 or $5 or $7. Let me sell it that way too," not understanding that they have a system in place. So let me drop something on you. I did a training, whew, in January. I'm so hot, y'all. I want to teach you, but I'm so ready to get off here because I'm so hot. I need the air conditioner on me right now. I just didn't want any noise, and I really need to just get a good mic because this ring light and this heat is for real, for real. But okay, so my spring into action training, by the way, I'm talking about one of the things, always content creation, but creating premium offers, right? So in my January training, my 3-day weekend workshop, I talked about turning $5 offers into 4-figure sales, right? And there's a way where you can give away something for free, then have people spend $5 to $10 on a low price point offer, and at the same time, there are people who spend $50 to $100 or plus on that upsell, depending upon how you put that process together. Okay. Now, in those experiences, yeah, I can sell something for $1 or $7 or give it away for free on the surface, because in the back end, I got a process. I got a process. Right. And so there are people who maybe they'll sign up for the $5 to $7, or maybe they'll sign up for a 97 or a 147, but it's put together so that there will be a good percentage of people who convert and sign up on some level for something. But it's all about the process. That's what's going to dictate your success when it comes to content creations, whether it be for free or an LPP, low price point offer, or a what do you call it? OTO, one time offer, upsell offer, whatever the case may be. You have to have some sort of process or strategy put in place. So, hopefully, this is an opportunity for you to think about that the next time you go, "I want to do something for free," or some LPP trial. Again, people don't just pull this stuff out of their behind and put it up because it looks good. There actually is a system in place, and there are a certain amount of people that need to convert at a certain level in order for it to make sense. And if it doesn't make sense, they move on to the next thing, right? We test, and if it works, great. But if it doesn't, we move on. And you got to be in a space where you are going to do that without overworking yourself. As they say, work smarter, not harder. So today is Sunday. Again, a Sunday well spent brings a week full of content. If today is a great day for you to work on content, I just kind of wanted to share these recommendations with you, so you think about what it is that you're actually trying to do, what you're trying to accomplish, what you're trying to sell, and you're a little bit more intentional when it comes to creating free content. You don't have to do it perfectly, but honestly, to do it well, you have to keep these things in mind and then also test it so that you can master it and improve it as you go. So feel free to drop any questions you have for me into the comment box, number one. Number two, you can also email your questions over to yousissasense@gmail.com, and I'll continue to drop my nuggets of wisdom here, as well as share responses to the questions that you guys send me, whether it be via the comment box or via email. So that's it for today, my dears. Again, feel free to take a look at the content creation kit for those of you who are working on your content over at sissasense.com/CCK. One of the awesome bonuses right now is that you're going to get inside the content creation kit right now, there are 6 templates, including my new ebook template, workbook template, and journal template. And then there is a fast action bonus that when you get the full content creation kit, it's going to give you access to all the templates that I produce in Canva this year. So as I roll out these new awesome templates, I will email you the new templates. But that is going away, I think, in 2 days because it ends at the end of the month, because the start of the month, new things like spring into action, new virtual experiences, workshops, trainings are coming up. So the promotions and offers that I've got going on now are ending within the next couple of days. So again, if you want to take a look at the content creation kit, it's at success.com/CCK. If you've got any content creation questions and you would like more additional tips, again, feel free to let me know where you are, what you need, and I'll do my best to point you guys in the right direction. So alrighty, my dears, till next time, take care. Mwah.